All set for kickoff here at Baltimore's M&T Bank Stadium. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Tennessee Titans and the Baltimore Ravens. Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Complete Derrick Henry. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. From the gun, Jackson. Into the hands of the rookie from UCLA. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, here's Lamar. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
The Ravens getting their first look inside the red zone. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. Lamar throwing again. This is cut by Isaiah Likely. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Jackson, quick pass wide. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on.
There's a dive up the middle. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a pickup with 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
His first throw is an interception. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Quick, ready?
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Jackson throwing here. Dumped off to his running back. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. Kevin Winston in on that tackle.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 13-0 lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. And it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. He's going to have this one down to the 28. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. 1st and 10 here. Ward finds his back complete. And they bring him down. Looks like he got into the 27.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check down outlet on short throws.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, here's Ward. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans make it a one-score game. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Titans 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Mitchell again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Dumps it off to his running back. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
You're going for this. That's cut beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. It is cut left side. And he's taken down at the 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Sent down by Cody Barton.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Here's Lamar. Jump off caught by his back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Ravens grow their early lead to 13. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A quick 2nd score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Ward off the play fake. Caught by his back. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
Simply part of the job description for any running back in today's game. You're out there, you're going to be one of your quarterback's most important safety valves. And you've got to be ready for that check down at all times.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be third down. Offensive line fast. Ward now on third down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
This is our last play of the quarter.
13.
First down throw for Jackson. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. And that is the end of our first quarter. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They start out 2nd and 10. From the gun, a run for Henry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. So we'll take a pause for the injury, and that looks like Derrick Henry, who's in need of some assistance out there. Titans sending out some nickel coverage here. Third down.
Shot. Go ahead.
Third and long for him here. Stays upright. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
And he missed it. It's no good. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Throwing now on first down. Ward. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Come on. 19, Tiger, 19.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Titans first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans make it a 1-score game in the first half. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st down. Here's Lamar. Rose caught. He's still going at the 30. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Jackson now on 3rd. Cut out left. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 4th down. Here's Jackson. That'll be the 1st and more. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 13-point lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing off the play fake. He's throwing deep to the left side. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Ravens will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit. and set up for second down.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This defense needed that, Kate. Just something good to happen. Creating a negative play. You never know when this thing could turn in the NFL. And that sack is exactly what the doctor ordered.
He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And he sure gave us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Fighting his way through, but he lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they're able to rip off a nice chunk there before the fumble return comes to an end.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they add a nice little present onto the end of it for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
Ready,
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
18 Cardinal. Go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
To the air with Ward. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Working quickly here. The handoff on third and short. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
On the ready.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Ward's going to throw it. And they pick him off again! And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. And now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build the momentum and build on this lead.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
They'll come up on first and 10. Jackson, quick pass wide. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5. Hill now from the gun. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. Offense in a hurry up here. Hill again. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Ravens. With it, first and 10.
Onward.
On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. From the gun, Jackson. Blocked by Flowers. There he goes again. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. They're going to try with the wideout. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Now it's Jackson. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, well, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
Defense bringing in a fifth DB, third and goal. Here he goes, third and long. Wow, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or two shy of it. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run. Titans in the hurry-up, trying to get this play off fast. Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Let's go.
Running it now out of the gun. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Cowboy 80, 79 Broncos.
First and 10 here. Ward. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Completed to his running back. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Titans will have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Bronco 80, 18, rush.
First down throw here for Ward. Finds some time left. Throw caught at the 6. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
On the ball.
Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Second and goal coming up from the 7.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Riggs. Buffalo 18, Pioneers.
From the gun, it's Ward. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Hawk 70, Cowboy 80. Street. 7 Pirates, 7, go.
This is 3rd and goal. Ward. Caught just shy of the goal line. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans make it a 1-score game before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Titans 21.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Justice Hill on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
DC ready?
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. They'll take it out wide to run this clock out. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down. I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
19 tight, 19, 60 bounce, yeah, 60 bounce. Ready.
2nd and 10. Here's Ward to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Set 50. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
To the air on 3rd and long. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down. And there's the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
The give now out of the shotgun. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Cougar 19.
Working now from the gun. Finds a man right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. But fortunately, the Titans were able to jump back on that one. No turnover on the play. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
They motion the tight end over. Ward now. Couldn't get the screen set up properly, Brock. Pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. He's taken down at the 30. Offense up to the line fast. Again, Ward going to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4. Here's the one back on the handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Just the Eagle. Just the Eagle.
Escapes the pocket. And his fire stopped after just 2 yards. Interesting choice coming up here on 4th and short.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the 1st.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. They'll run for this. And he won't fight through. Needed 1 yard forward. Send him 1 yard backwards. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st down. Here's Lamar. Completed over the middle. Past midfield at the 45. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot.
Play action now with Jackson. Cut near the goal line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now here's Lamar. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
180. Sit hot. 180. Sit hot.
Lamar now from the gun. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense. Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his 1st attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Looking to throw this one. Ward. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Offense in the hurry up here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 35.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
Good for Titans. 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Tennessee.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Ward setting the pass. Makes the catch. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. He brings it in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a pickup of 11. And the Titans will have a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Come on, drag him, 6.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Dump off, caught by his back. He finds space into the red zone. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
First down, Tennessee.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
From the red zone on first. Escapes out to the left. And that's a touchdown, at least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. Well, you never want a penalty to take a touchdown off the board, but nobody to blame but himself here. This one's on him.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where you point a finger at somebody else, there's 3 pointing right back at you, and in this case, it was all on him. Just losing sight of where he was on the field, and he and his team lose a touchdown.
Throwing the out route complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
On 3rd and long, it's Ward. Caught by his back. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Aubrey puts it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
You look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our 3rd quarter. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. After the sack could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Chased out to his right. Caught on the comeback route. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Completed to his running back. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
Sit on!
Lamar throwing again. Buys time, rolling right. That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it'll be second and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Jackson has it, third and goal. Completed to Flowers. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
Fourth down and goal.
Oops, knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Okay,
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. First and 10.
65.
From the gun, it's Ward. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Ward setting up to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down.
60 Maverick. Ready, go.
Third and long for him here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's finally caught after a big third down gain, but was one of his teammates caught by an official. We've got a flag down.
Trap 60, trap 60. 2.
Here he goes, third and long. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Here comes the Titans punting unit. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, here's Lamar. He's got it, it's downfield, near the edge. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
So even upon further investigation, that call's going to stand. A missed challenge for Andy Reid. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Intended for number 11. Incomplete. Makes it second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's second and 10 from the 21. Throwing again is Lamar. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Jackson's going to throw again. That one finds his man, likely. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens take a 3-possession lead.
24. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
Okay.
Titans to the line now. First and 10.
Let's go now.
They design this off left tackle. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. And the Ravens make the recovery. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Jackson trying to get on 2nd down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Intended for Isaiah Likely. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? Backed up by the false start flag. Here's 3rd and 15. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But I think the Raven was able to gain possession there, so they're going to keep the football. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this one's out of the side of the end zone. Was trying to get that precise aim, but he was off the mark. It's going to be a touchback. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go. Start.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Completed over the middle. And they drop him with a big hit. But that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
This one intended for the running back. So that brings up 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Again, Ward going to the air. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Titans trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 18 Rattler, 18.
And they'll throw 3rd and long. Throw is caught. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. Quick to the left, it's caught. He's out of bounds after a small gain. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10 here. Ward. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Second and 3 now.
17. Flag. Got 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks.
Shotgun snap down to Ward. To the sideline, complete, and he's got the first down as he stays in bounds.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. They send a man in motion. Samuel comes in motion left. First down throw here for Ward. We've got a screen to the running back. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, kid, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Bronco 80. Here we go.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. Nice little gain on the ground.
19. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans get it back to within 2 possessions. It's plays like this that make him so well. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Titans cut the lead down to 10.
Ravens 41, Titans 31.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
18 at the 27-yard line.
So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.